Hi, everybody. I'm saying hi, everybody. There's no bugger in. So, but I'm going to sit for a little while just to see if anybody does drop in and see if I can help at all. But I could sit here and start to sing, couldn't I? But I'm not going to. I presume I must be live because my YouTube channel's saying you're live. So I presume I must be live. Let's have a look. Oh, wrong channel, boy. Am I in the right channel or wrong channel? Let's have a look. Yeah, looks like I'm in the right channel. So what's this bag of shit? Get away with you. Sling your hook. Asking me whether I want to have a or whatever. I think the answer is no. So let me get back to where I was. Where was I? Playing this one? Yeah, this is the one. So I have got one person watching. So there you go. Don't know who it is, but whoever it is, hi. I don't. Oh, it could be me because I've just logged into my channel on YouTube, so it could be me being a bit of a dickhead. Well, some see because I'll just go in and come out. Oops, I've gone into the wrong one again. It's getting a bit complicated having all these different accounts. But, I'll sit for a little while longer just to see. We're on what, 5-10 minutes or so. Give it a go. Well, that's my night ruined. Saying that, I'll have a look at my fantasy football while I'm sat doing knack all. So if I go across to that one and oh, I haven't done very well this week, have I? What a twonk. Oh, I have. Wow. Oh, well. Oh, that'd be nice. Get extra. Well, what do you know? Bloody yellow card, you dickhead. What are you doing? Why did Pickford only get 2 points? He saved three. He saved four. Why is that then? Oh, right, that's why. Okay. Phew, heck. I'm glad I didn't have them last. Let's have a look. Mm. I'll save that. There you go. See how we go from there. Average. Below average. That's not very good, is it? Below average. I don't even know who he is. Not done very well with my Newcastle team. What's happened there? So why did? Oh, right. That's why I didn't get a. That's why I didn't get a point. Got a yellow card. What a twat. Okay, Saturday like a lemon. I can see that one person sat watching. If you want to come in and ask a question or ask me to do a search on somebody, just say so, and I'll do it for you. Hopefully, if I can. I'm not going to start chatting because I'm not chatting to myself, even though I can see that one's watching and it isn't me. So I'm just looking at my fantasy football score. I'm done very well. I think I've gone for a duck egg with that De Bruyne. He's not playing so well since I picked him. I might just stick with him for another week, I think. We'll see. Let's have a look at this. Oh no, it's pointless. Is that one, isn't it? Dickhead. What's on that screen? Fantasy football. Get out of that. Go into that. The wrong one. Yeah, dickhead. Go for that one then. Let's have a look. There you go. Just make myself a little bit smaller and then go on to that one. There you go. So as you can see, if anybody is well, there is one watching. If you want me to search the 1921 census for anybody, it's there. I can do that for you. And to give you an idea of how it works, well, you can do it on Ancestor or you can do it on an address. So I don't know. Let's go for, say, Queen Street. Street. Can't spell, look. We'll put in Bridlington because I know Queen Street in Bridlington. See what that comes up with. 23 households. So let me just have a look. I used to have a pub on Queen Street and it was, oh, okay, it's not there because it used to be 23. Don't know where 23 is. Let's have a look. Okay. Go back to that one. Oh, that's what it was, Oberon Restaurant. That's Oberon Restaurant is the Harbour Lights. Or it was. Wow. They had a lot living and visiting. Bloody hell. I know it was a big place, but I didn't think it was that big. See if I know any names. You never know, do you? Gateshead, London, Huddersfield, Sheffield, Game, Putty and Provisions. Wow. Soldier. Stanley Purness was a soldier. There you go. Okay. Cecil Horace Cameron was an actor. Never heard of him. An actor in 1921. So it looks like the Askews had come on holiday. So we've got Laura, Phyllis, Kathleen, Joyce. They're all visitors. Maybe not all the same family, though. There you go. That's how it works. And let's go back. If I go back, I can change it to back to streets. Okay, I want to go back. I'd love to know how to go back. There you go. 1921. Who else would there be? 1921. I don't know. I could put in. Let's see if there's any Smiths. There'll be bloody loads, won't there? Smith. Bridlington, Yorkshire, 307 Smiths in Bridlington, Yorkshire. Let's see, 1920. Let's put, I don't know, 1900. 32. Let's see what this comes up with. See if I know anybody. George Smith. Gertrude. That name rings a bell. Samuel Smith. I wonder if he was the brewer. Anybody else? Winnie. Well, that won't be my auntie because she wasn't called Winnie. Well, she wasn't called Smith. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go back. And I'll put in Hughes. Because I know lots of Hughes in Bridlington. My mum might pop up in this, you never know. When was my mum born? 1913. 14 results. Let's have a look. Okay, none. Just said 14 results. What's that on about? Let's put the radius a little bit further. Now let's have a look. There's my mum. Just there. Ronald, that's me uncle. I don't know who Barbara is. Never heard of her, so she's not family. But these two are, Ronald and Constance. One's my mum and one's my uncle. So let's see where he was living. And that was my granddad, and that's me grandmother. That's me auntie, uncle, mum, any more, and Winnie. There you go. So that's my family ones. And so what address were they living at? Well, it says Ulcombe, but that's not right. It's Ulrome. There you go. Whoever's uploaded the data, they've spelt the place name wrong. The parish they've spelt right, but the address they've spelt wrong. So what else is it? East Riding of Yorkshire, yeah, that's them. So 1910, 1912, 1913, 1919. There's one missing. Where was he then? So where's the one that we're missing? Let me go back and see if we can find Tom. Tom's the one who was missing. Ah, right, okay. We'll put it to 5 years. Now, come on, he's there. Let's see if it says Thomas. Thomas. No results. Well, that's not right. I think he was born before 1921. I could be wrong. I could be wrong there. Let's have a look in 1939 and we'll put Hughes again. Hughes. Bridlington. Because Hughes is my Hughes is my maternal last name. Now we'll see what that one comes up with. Anne. It's not Anne. Wow. Let's just make it take it a bit further out, because see if I can find my uncle. Henry M is my grandfather. Ronald is my uncle. Thomas, oh no, that's not him. Well, I wonder where he is then. Because he was certainly alive in 1939. Definitely. Let me go to this one and see if he's on this one. The thing about the 1939 register is it gives you their maiden. If it's a woman, it gives you the maiden names, okay, except if they're a wife, okay. But if they're a daughter, it gives you the maiden name, and if they got married after 1939, it'll also give you their married name. So in the 1939 register, which is not a census, it was the it was the register for all those living as war broke out, and the government did a register in 1939 to find out who needed ration books and all that kind of stuff. But the good thing about the 1939 register is it gives you their birth date, whereas lots of lots of lots of censuses don't give you the birth date. It'll give you a year what they've reckoned it is, whereas the 39 register gives you the birth date. And it tells you what their occupation was, tells you where the address was, and what else does it tell you? Well, let's have a look at the original record, because it's always better to look at the original record rather than looking at the transcript, because sometimes the transcript is not transcribed properly. So if we look here, this is the one we were looking at, Henry Milner Hughes, horseman on farm. So yeah, there's still only 3. So as you can see, Nancy Hughes, which was Henry's daughter, my auntie, in 1939, she was at school, but her name was Nancy Hughes. So after 1939, she married, and she married somebody called Richardson. I can't remember his name. But so, of course, the 1939 register had the married name put on it. So if you look through this list, you can see all the women who got married after 1939, because their married name will be there as well. The record where it says the record is officially closed, that's because it's got to be closed for 100 years unless they've they've been declared dead, if you see what I mean. But the other thing, of course, is you don't only get the one you're looking for, because there might be somebody missing. But way back in the 30s, 39 especially, you had relatives living in the same place. So if I go to 7, that'll be the same place, and it gives you all their names as well. So if you're looking for somebody and you haven't found them in the right record, just look left and right of the record, and they might be living a couple of doors down, or you know what I mean. So there's lots of information you can find out from the 1939 record. If you look here, there's bugger all in that bungalow. That bungalow is empty. East Farm, Ulrum. Now, I seem to remember that my grandfather worked for this guy here on Eastgate Farm, if that's the right person. But there, so you can get lots of information. So I've been talking for 30 minutes and trying to show stuff. Nobody's watching, nobody's asking questions. So I'm just going to end the stream, and hopefully next time somebody will pop in and ask questions. I'm always here